Hello again. Today we're going to look at the controller glitch, which is like the boss glitch, but it's about traps rather than about cloning. If we take a look at level 134, which is called Pain for various reasons, including the ridiculous amount of Sokoban at the end, see that there are a bunch of bugs. I need to let them free. Actually, sitting right here is usually pretty safe. These bugs are a little harder than they are in Microsoft, but I can still get them free. And I get these bugs free. Wait for those three to go by, and then I'll come over here. And what I need is these two blocks. Now, I push that button and let that bug free. And I need this block. That is really kind of inconsequential if you do this level correctly. But let me show you what it looks like when you do the same part of this level in Microsoft. You see the level starts the same way. The bugs, they're moving the same way. You basically the same motions. You move the brown first. Waiting for the bugs to get together before I do this. They bunch slightly differently. Microsoft, because of the movement chain differences. The rest of this is pretty much the same. This is still a safe spot. Still let the bugs out. But because the bug that gets trapped is the very first bug in the monster order, when I have to go back and release him, he actually won't leave. He can never leave because the controller bug has to do with what comes before in the monster order, and he's number 1, so nothing can come before him. Now let's look at level 118, Misdirection. Trick here is not to get hit by that ball, and you can see there's a couple of traps. One has a fireball and one has a teeth monster. You'll see how matter that I hit over both brown buttons and neither monster came out. That's because the teeth monster is at the end of the list, and the one before is that tank that's going up and down, so he can't get out of the trap because up and down are blocked. The fireball occasionally can get released. It has to do with the other monsters that are up at the top in that box of monsters right below me there. And that varies. It's pretty random, but the chances of coming down are pretty small, and if he actually goes up, well, then he'll just bounce back into the traps. So I can't go right or left. So what it ends up being is there's about a 1 in 4 chance that that second monster will be released. This level isn't that complicated once you figure out which ways not to go. I have the flipper so I can do this, and this in the end is a water that wants to kill you. Now, let's review the same level in Lynx. And what we'll see is that it's the same strategy, but it's a little harder because the two traps will actually release because there's no glitch in Lynx. So that actually released the teeth monster, and he's following me because he was facing this way. There's no controller on him. He just releases the way he's facing. So as soon as I pushed his button, he was gone. So I gotta run around a little bit. Watch the ball, watch them teeth. The other one also released, but it happened to release up, so I got lucky there. It can get kind of ugly if it releases down. Then you got two monsters chasing you, or in your way anyway. Okay, you go back to the beginning here. I took the long way out because the ball was annoying me, and I didn't want to go face the teeth, and it's dangerous. I almost got hit by the other pink ball. And then the monster tried it's tricky to do it that way. I should have paid a little more attention and done a better job. I'll get the red key, stay out of the way here, and then the rest of this is the same as before. I have to go get the flippers in order to get by this other area, even though I have the red key. So I have to watch that green button because you're fighting the fireball. Okay, I've got the fire boots. Now I just need to wait until the fireball lets me out. There we go. And then I can go through the red door, watch the ball, and through, and just like before, I've got the water boots so I can get through, and we're done.